Something to keep in mind is that whenever you are going through a period of transition, it is important for you to be very intentional about how you speak to yourself. It is important for you to be very intentional about the thoughts that you allow yourself to think, because life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? We know this. And so we want to be intentional about how we are speaking about this period of transition. And one of the ways that you can do that is by working with mantras or working with affirmations. And honestly, what I'm hearing is that it's not even so much about working with affirmations, because we don't want to move through this period of transformation or this period of transition and try to convince ourselves to believe a certain thing. What we want to do is remind ourselves, because we will come to a point where, it'll happen often as you're moving throughout this period of transition, but it's important that you have that you use your words very intentionally to remind yourself that you are okay, to remind yourself that you do, in fact, know the way, to remind yourself that you can trust what is happening, to remind yourself that you did make the best decision for yourself. And so, an affirmation or a couple of thoughts that I do want to share for anyone who is going through a period of transition right now. Again, they're affirmations, yes, but they're also really just reminders. So when you do find yourself in that space of maybe questioning, or you do feel fear coming up, something that you can say to yourself is that the unknown is known to the essence of who I am. Because a lot of times, whenever we take a leap, or whenever we take a risk, or whenever we step out on faith, we're looking into the future and we're calling the future the unknown, right? Where we're headed, we're saying that it's the unknown. I'm stepping into the unknown. And the reality is that the unknown is known by the essence of who you are. The essence of who you are has a pretty good understanding about where it is that you are headed. And so be intentional about even removing that language from your vocabulary, right? The unknown is known to the essence of who I am. Another affirmation or another thought that you could sit with or use to remind yourself that everything is okay whenever you find yourself maybe becoming fearful or a little doubtful or a little worried says, "My mind may not see, but the essence of who I am knows the way." My mind may not see, but the essence of who I am knows the way, because the unknown is known to the essence of who you are, and all will be well. I love you.